it, I used to do 3 cards. But sometimes you need more than 3 cards. So normally how I do it, if I'm feeling, you know, spirit really trying to tell me something, I really feel something, what I would do is I will ask, is that all? And if more fall, more come, then it come. And if it don't, or if the deck feel light after I shuffle it, then that's how I know whatever is on the board is what it's supposed to be. So I pulled the love deck for y'all. A lot of people are, you know, getting married or in relationships, having babies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people, when they get readings and want readings and stuff like that, a lot of them do love readings. People barely do, you know, generic or general, whatever. A lot of people are always trying to find out about someone that they are with. So this right here, this particular reading is so we're going to start off with it being a karmic relationship. 9 times out of 10, all of us in this whole earth are entering, have entered, or are in karmic relationships. Now, karmic can be good or bad. Yes, we know that. But with this particular reading, this is a bad karmic relationship. So it says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Okay, so a lot of times we don't be knowing what kind of relationship and stuff we enter, and a lot of times we don't try to meditate and dig deep before we do stuff. We just hop into, you know, somebody's face, you know what I'm saying, without going through things and checking with spirits and make sure this is what needs to be done. So boom, a lot of you have entered a karmic relationship. Like it says, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, loving you. These are all the kind of things that come about and come out of karmic relationships. Next we have cassette. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. This particular card right here, right after karmic relationship, lets you know that you have entered a cycle. Because, like I said, when you enter karmic relationships, they are cycles. Whether if it's a good or a bad cycle, they are cycles. Okay? So you have entered a karmic relationship. You have entered a cycle. Now, this could be a new cycle. This could be new to you. Or this could be a cycle that you have been through plenty of times before. 9 times out of 10, especially when we're entering a karmic relationship, we have definitely been through this or something similar to this before. You may have entered a karmic relationship with the same person. Maybe this is somebody that you broke up with before. It could be someone you have a child with or kids with. Or it could be a totally different new person, but it's similar things. You ever find yourself saying the same thing, like, I'm not going to do this, no, I'm not going to never do that, and I'm not going to, or you find yourself praying to God, just please get me out of this, I'm not going to. You have entered a cycle, and you've done nothing to make sure that you don't enter it again. Maybe you are missing things. The reason why it's called karmic relationships is because we're going to keep getting into these. We're going to keep opening the door for shit because we're not getting ourselves out of these cycles. We're not learning the lessons, letting go and loving ourselves, figuring out the triggers and stuff. We're not doing none of that stuff so we won't enter these cycles again. That's why you outdated thinking, conditioning. You thinking the same way, you're doing the same shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? That is what this is right here. And until you figure out what you need to figure out to get out of this cycle, you're going to keep being in this cycle. And 9 times out of 10, this cycle is going to come from karmic relationship, whether it's a friendship, a man, woman, wife, whatever, mother, whatever. You're going to keep going through the same cycles in life with the relationships that you choose to have with people. Okay? You need to get out of this cycle. You need to let it go. You need to get out of it now. Now, ASAP. If it's you, if you're the reason, maybe you have accepted problems. Maybe you have let's see, what's a good one besides accepting problems? Envious problems. Maybe you're getting into relationships because you always envious of somebody or anything. It don't matter what it is. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's cycles. It's for you to figure out, right? Once you're in this cycle and once you're in this relationship, this card pulls up because this is what you may be feeling. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship. Lack of confidence. Self-sabotage. Fear. Ego issues. Jealousy. Right? Not enough. So maybe y'all are struggling financially. Maybe you know, this person could be a cheater. Anything. You understand. You know what I'm saying? You understand what this card is. You've entered this karmic relationship. Same cycles that you keep going through every time you get into a relationship. And this is what you get out of it every time. Right? This is what needs to happen right now. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment with the axe. This is what needs to happen now. Okay? You're not going to be free until you end what you're in right now. Whatever you're in right now, whoever you're dealing with it, you need to end it before your ass be right here for a long time. And what's going to happen is you're going to be right here. You know what I'm saying? Eventually the relationship will end. But you're not going to never get to this because you're going to end that and get right back to this and keep going through it again because it is a cycle. Once you end this and you able to learn your lessons, find out what you need to find out, learn shit about you, about the, you know, the people, the humans that you deal with, how to handle this stuff, you know, until you figure out what you need to figure out to get out these cycles, to stay out these cycles, what's putting you in these cycles, what is going on. After that, then you can get here. You got the clock, need time, takes time, end time, cycles, time to heal, progress. This right here, people do not give themselves time. People do not start. When people sometimes, even when they start this clock, they, soon as the clock start, they get right back into this. Give yourself time. Okay? Heal. Learn what you need to learn. Think about every relationship you had. Think about, ask yourself, why did it end? How did you get there? You know what I'm saying? What was it for? Why did I meet that person? Ask yourself these things. Why did you go through this? What is it about you that you need to figure out? What is it about people you need to, anything, whatever it is. Heal, do shadow work. Also, this is also a good card for not only taking time for yourself. Like once you get out of this, people get out of relationships and be hopping right on the next pair of balls or the next pair of coochie lists without giving their time, giving themselves time to heal, let go, shadow work, learn, whatever like that. But you also need to give, the next time you get into a relationship, give that time before you jump into it head first. Make people go through credit checks and background checks, application checks. Make them go through the whole 9. People don't deserve you and your energy and your light. So you have to change your environment and the people in it, but you also have to give yourself time. That's why it's called dating. Dating with no sex. If it's a relationship where you want to be with this person like that, date with no sex first, but date. Go over their house. I will make a house visit, but not for no ass, but so you can see how they live, if they clean. You know what I'm saying? Go to a few family functions so you can get a feel of the family. Check things out. Give yourself time, because one thing about it, red flags will pop up if a person is giving red flags and stuff like that. And if you jumping in the head first, you won't give yourself time to figure out and see what you need to see. Get out them karmic relationships and let them cycles go.